everybody, it's Tanya here to tell you what's going on with the planets this week. Week beginning the 9th of December 2019. I am down here at the beach. Just look how lovely it is. So I thought I would just share a little bit of an outdoor vista with you all. So what's going on? So we've got Mercury is finally leaving Scorpio and heading into Sagittarius. So that's happening at the beginning of the week, and it's going to, we've had this intense Mercury time when it's been in Scorpio. We had the retrograde, we would lots of digging, lots of going beneath the surface, working things out. It was intense. So now that it's in Sagittarius, it brings a bit of a lighter energy to it, and Sag can be a bit impulsive, especially in how it communicates. It can be very outspoken. It can be very determined in some ways. So you might find that, over the next little while until the end of the month, while Mercury does its transit through Sagittarius, that you are feeling a little bit more determined, that things that once seemed impossible and now you're finding ways to get through it all. You're finding possibilities, you're more willing to branch out and make the change, and because Sag is that fiery, mutable energy, you're able to go with the flow a little bit more, and you're seeing the possibilities again, whereas you've got that, in Scorpio, you've got that fixed water. So it's that feeling of being stuck in some way. So now that we've dredged up all those things from the depths of the ocean, we're able to just move forward and create a little bit of fire and impetus, and just get things going, and really start to map out the next year. So we're still doing that last little bit of putting things to bed for 2019 and getting things ready for 2020. So starting to plan out our goals and potentials and possibilities. And Mercury and Sagittarius will help with that, because it'll help us feel more hopeful, more optimistic, which is a good thing. So we've got that to kick us off, and then midweek we have the full moon in Gemini, and Gemini is the social butterfly of the zodiac. It likes to go flit about and meet people, have conversations. This is the time of year when we are feeling more social, and I feel like it has been a very cocoon type energy this year, where we just wanted to be deep within ourselves and spend time alone, and now we're getting this burst of energy to get out there and get out and about and see people and meet new people and see the possibilities of things. So as we go around with this full moon energy, which is always quite nice, it's air, it's our mind, it's our thinking. Like, you never know who you're going to meet and what contacts you're going to make, and having Mercury in Sagittarius, which is more of that explorative sign, will help us when we're out there meeting people and connecting with friends we haven't seen for a while, and all of those things. So starting to get this lightness back, which I feel is really, really nice. Also on the day of the full moon, the moon will be forming what is known as a yod, or a hand of God, with Venus and Saturn, who will be conjunct in Capricorn. So we're talking about our values and self-worth with Venus, and then Saturn, which is our structure and focus. So they're over in the earthy Capricorn, and then you've got Mars over in Scorpio, so Mars being our drive and our energy and how we assert ourselves. And the angles that they form will be hitting the moon over in Gemini, so the air. So we've got these three elements all working together. And the moon is our emotional state, what we need to feel safe and secure, and I feel like with this, it's because the moon is when it's at full moon, it's directly opposite to the sun. So the way that we really need, if you feel any tension this week, the way to work through it is to channel it through how you shine. So what is it, like I keep talking about this, what is it that makes you shine? What is it that makes you stand out? What is it that makes you unique? What makes you you? So exploring you and who you are, because you're a different person now than you were at the start of the year. So maybe there are some intentions that you set this year that didn't come through, and if you look at them now, you don't really want them anymore. So it's that redefining of the self, redefining who you are at the end of this decade even. So how can you shine being this new person that you are with all of the inner work that you've done this year, particularly when Mercury was in Scorpio? You know, how have you changed, and what do you want to say to the world? What do you want to share? What do you want to give? How do you want to present yourself? So like I said, if you do feel a little bit of an emotional tension around midweek with the full moon, think of that. Think about who you are now and what your needs are, and how you can share yourself with the world and feel safe and secure in that way. So that is probably the biggest thing that you'll feel this year. I mean, I always find around a full and new moon that the emotions can get a little sticky at times. So always just take care of yourself and drink a lot of water, and you know, reach out to people if you need to reach out. Stay cocooned inside if you need to do that. And then we've also got Jupiter, who's now in Capricorn, who'll be making a trine over to Uranus in Taurus. So there's this grounded energy between the two planets that want us to expand and change. And so it's supporting us to go through that change, to present who we are as our new selves. So really embrace that and connect with it. And you know, change can feel a little uncomfortable for people. But I feel like this particular energy will help us do it in a really calm way, and make us do it in a really practical and lasting way as well. It's yeah, whatever kind of happens, it'll be done in a really grounded way, and a way that will stick. So it's not going to be a flash in the pan change. So just be mindful of that. Whatever is happening in your life at this time, it is for a reason. If you haven't been embracing change, you'll be forced to make the change. But know that it is there for a lasting good purpose, because Jupiter only wants to bring good things to you. So even if the change feels uncomfortable, just roll with it. Saying goodbye to the old can be hard. Stepping into a new way can be hard, but just the more you let go and the more that you allow yourself to flow with it, the better everything will be. So I think I will continue my walk along the beach, and I hope you all have a really lovely week, and I'll chat to you soon.